It is that time of the week again to do a get ready with me chit chat type video. This one might be a little bit shorter because I'm actually not doing a ton of makeup today, but I wanted to do this look because it's one of my favorites that I see on the runways all the time and just in fashion. It's so beautiful. Basically my inspiration are these. So like barely any eye makeup, fuller brows, kind of like bushy eyebrows, which I don't have, so we'll see how that goes. Perfected glowy skin, and then a dark lip. So that's the look today that we're going for. I'm going to start off with the skin. Oh, and before I start, I wanted to tell you guys that I started a hashtag on Twitter. It's asksarahhawkinson. You can use it on Instagram too if you want. But I just wanted to create something where you guys can send me topics and questions and things like that for these videos, so it's never boring for you, because I feel like I can only talk about so much of my week without it being super boring for you. So that way you can give me topic ideas. So let's get started. I'm actually gonna mix some things. I haven't used my Chanel foundation in a really long time. It's a matte Lumiere foundation, and because it's matte, I haven't used it that much. But I thought I'd, you know, pull it out today. And then also the Stila tinted moisturizer, which is one of my favorites to mix in my foundations because it gives such a natural like finish to them always, and also it's just really hydrating. And I have dry skin, and I'm using a couple matte products today. Why? Because I want to. Let's do this. So I thought, oh, that was really clogged. I thought that I would start off these videos giving highlights and lowlights of my week, because I had many of those. The first, okay, well actually not really a lot. I did get a 93 or something, I don't know, on my signing video quiz, and now I have a 97 in both my classes, my human sexuality and my signing class. That's, I was just talking about it. Then I decided to put my big girl panties on and get my taxes done, which I knew would be shit because my primary job is YouTube, and that I don't hide from it. I don't think that's something to be ashamed of. I think it's kind of cool. I knew because YouTube does not take out any taxes that I would not get a return. I lied, I got a $16 return, but I would not, I would have to pay because, yeah, that's just how it is. So I ended up having to pay more than what I had saved already living here. So basically 6 months here and I'm back at nothing, and I like broke down. It was just a horrible realization when my accountant told me that, and it was just like devastating to me because it's hard living here. It's hard giving up so much of your independence to make such a hard decision to come back to your parents' house. And I do pay rent here. They treat me like a roommate. They don't treat me, I mean, obviously they're not like, so, like, whatever. With that, you know, I still have to pay rent and everything, so I still have expenses, I still have bills, but they're just less because I don't live on my own anymore. So some people think that, you know, I don't pay my parents anything, and some people are like, why would your parents even ask you for rent? It's because I want to, because I don't know if you'll understand, you know, but after living on my own and then having to go back, it's like, it's kind of nice to have bills. Not that I'm like grateful for them, but you know what I mean? It's like, I was used to that for so long, and then it makes me feel more responsible and less of a step back if I pay bills. That probably makes no sense to a lot of you, I don't know. So I was gonna use this concealer, the rest of it anyway. It's the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, and I'm just gonna use up what's left because it wasn't an empties video. Still some in there, so. Basically I just want to keep the skin really glowy, so I'm not going to be using any powder. I know it's weird, I used a matte foundation, probably not the best. Anyway, so after that whole tax thing, Ryan took me out to dinner to California Pizza Kitchen, which was really nice of him to do that. And then, yeah, that was a good dinner. I liked it. I got the 4-cheese ravioli from California Pizza Kitchen. Just saying, that is literally God. Some of you have asked what I'm reading recently, and I thought I'd tell you. I'm reading two things, actually. The first one is The Running Man by Stephen King, which is pretty good, but it kind of is at a boring point right now. I'm like 3/4 of the way done with it. So then I started a new book, naturally, because that's what you do before you finish a book. I don't know. There's no rules to reading, but I started reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the second one, because one of you had told me on Twitter that it was out, and I immediately had to stop reading my Stephen King and start reading that one because I loved the first book so much. I have a review on it of the first one that I'll link below if you want, but it's such a cool book. It's very teen fiction. It has horror elements to it, but it's not scary at all. I think it's under horror, like teen horror. It's not, I don't classify it as a horror at all. It's definitely teen, but it's really, really good. I like the second one. I'm not that far into it, but yeah, that is what I've been reading lately. Okay, then I think I'm gonna go in with this Eclat Miracle by Lancome. It's like an illuminator liquid. I just want to put that on the high points of my face. Pretty. I can't really perfect my skin any more than that, guys. I'm sorry. Next I'm going to go in with this blush. It's a Glamorous Blush 10 color palette by BH Cosmetics. And I'm going to use this color right here, which looks like nothing, but it is like a highlighty shade. I probably should have gotten a clean brush for this, but we're going with it. I'm not picky. And just kind of place that at the top of the cheekbone just to add some shine, extra shine with that highlight and a little bit of color. Okay, we're gonna do eyebrows now. So exciting. Instead of doing my updated brow routine in this video, I'm gonna do something a little different and do a darker brow, because I feel like the bushier the better and the darker the better for this look. It needs to balance out the darkness of the lip. So I'm going to just take an angled brush, I couldn't think of the word, and this is the Sigma Bear palette. Looks like that. They've changed their packaging since I got this. I got this so long ago, but I hardly reached for it and I was like, it's pretty. I should just use it for my brows. I don't know. I'm gonna use it for this look as well, because I'm gonna do a little bit on the eyes, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm actually going to use this color Hitch right here, which is a cooler toned brown. Let's brush up my eyebrows. So I've been wanting to do this video called What I Learned in Psych, but I thought instead of like a whole video on what I learned, because that's going to be like 20 minutes long, I thought that I would do like a segment of what I learned. Wow, this is really pigmented. A segment of what I learned in psych, meaning different topics of things that I learned that have inspired me from what I've learned so far in college, learning psychology. Anyway, that sounded really weird. The first thing I would probably talk about is gender expression, and that's going to be the topic of my first episode of that, if you will, because we talked about it recently in my sex class. And a lot of you have been wanting me to talk more about my sex class, which I think is pretty cool. So we recently went into the topic of gender and gender issues, and it was very controversial, and you know, we had a really good discussion as a class, all of us, and it was really, really interesting what we covered. And one of them was gender expression and the princess boy topic and things like that that I feel very strongly about, and I thought I would share my thoughts on it, as controversial as it is. So that's kind of where you guys come in, because I don't know if I should delve into that kind of thing, that kind of controversial of a topic, because I might get a backlash from some of you who feel strongly about it the other way. And that's totally fine to feel that way and have an opinion, and if I'm sharing it, why can't you? And there's so much to it that I don't know if I should go through with it and just avoid a situation in case there might be one. I don't know. You tell me if that sounds like a cool video. Hopefully a lot of you have like an open mind, which is fine if you are not open to that kind of thing. But don't worry, I will title the video if I do make it, and you'll know what it is when I post it. The water of the day. Maybe I should make that a thing in these videos. This So Pinterest. Yep. But this water is so good. It's basically ice, lemon, mint, and blackberries. Run some gel through my eyebrows, pulling up though. Now onto the lips. I'm going to be using a combination of things, and I thought it'd be fun to do like a little ombre, lip ombre maybe. So today I'm going to be using mostly the Milani lipstick in Sangria, which I think is pretty close dupe for MAC Rebel, which I have right here. They're very close. Obviously you need to see them swatch, but I'm not going to do that. But they are very close, and I think $2, $15 worth saving the money. It's definitely more of a matte finish though, and that one is more of a glossier finish. I'm gonna do a little bit more on the face. I'm going to do Sleek Face Contour Kit. Maybe take a little bit of the bronzer on this pointed brush. I'm gonna put it a little bit back there because I feel like my face needs a little contouring if I'm gonna be doing such bold brows and lips, but not like super contouring or anything. And then I'm going to take the highlight color on the brush I used to blend out my concealer, because I don't really give a shit if they get all mixed up, and add that on top of the face. On top of the face. That would be the whole thing. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little work on the eyes. So I'm going to take the Bare palette again, not a lot on the eyes at all. I'm just going to take this Elope color on the same brush and just kind of even out my skin tone on the lid. So we're gonna line the inner rims with the Rimmel Scandalize Casual, Kohl Kajal Waterproof Eyeliner. Then I'm gonna add some shine with this Approach color, just right in there. You can also just use the highlight of the face product that you used. And then with my finger, I'm gonna take that on the ball of the eye right here. Just blend it out with a clean finger. And then I rarely ever do this, but I'm gonna curl my eyelashes just to add some, you know, definition to the eyes a little bit more. Now we're going on to the lips. So first thing I'm going to do is apply like a liner around with a lip brush using that Milani color. Since I don't have a lip liner in this color, I'm just going to use this as my lip liner. You guys want to know how crazy the weather is here? Oh my god, yesterday I thought I was gonna die. It was so hot. It was like 80 degrees, and I am so sensitive to heat, but look at what I'm wearing today. What? It's March, my birthday. Oh, my birthday's today. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm gonna be posting this on my birthday. Woo! So I'm so excited. Not really. I'm getting old. I'm 24 today. Well, today I'm filming it on a Monday, but I'm posting it on Wednesday, which is March 19th, which is my birthday. My parents are giving me a shopping spree at Trader Joe's, which is pretty cool. Sam, Ryan, and I are gonna go out to dinner on the weekend, so it's gonna be fun. But anyway, let's go back to the look. Then I'm going to take this color, the Maybelline Vivids in Brazen Berry, and just take it on the inside of my mouth.
While you were sleeping, I taste the salt on your hand.
Kind of creating an ombre, right? A little bit. And I'm actually gonna do my hair in this video. Aren't you guys excited? Hold on, let me grab a hair tie. Okay, so we're gonna do a fishtail braid. Haven't done one of these in quite some time. Oh, I forgot to put on some mascara. Some mascara, clear mascara that is, on my eyelashes. Now onto the hair. So I think I've done a fishtail braid video before, not sure, but basically you separate it into two sections. You take a section from the outside piece of the outside one, bring it over, and on the inside of the second one, and then you take a piece from the outside of the other one, Bring it over, cross it. Oh, that's a short layer. And bring it over on the inside of that one. And then you take another piece from the outside, bring it to the inside. This is really hard, guys, with layers. If your hair's short or layered, I don't recommend this. See that? I do have a whole fishtail braid video, which I've been told is very helpful by people. So I will link that down below if you want.
How long till you surrender? How long till you surrender? It's a long way for heartbreak. Let your heart wait and bleed.
Alright, then I like to just pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Get a little bit more fishy. Bring my layers out. Just a few. Mess it up. Sorry again, this one wasn't a super chit chat video. I don't know, I think I just get focused on doing the makeup that I completely forget to really talk to you guys, and I apologize for that. Hopefully this was still entertaining, and hopefully I'll get the hang of this where I can like sit and talk. I just feel like I have to tell you what I'm doing like it's a tutorial, so if you don't want me to do that, if you'd rather me just sit and talk and just do the makeup and then list all the products in the down bar, I could do that too if that's what you'd prefer, if you want it to be more chit chat. That is the look. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. First thing are these shorts from Forever 21. These are such a good find. They were like $13, $14, and the print is just one of my favorite prints of all time.